Hello guys, back again with another video. Sorry it's been so long. I've been busy lately. I haven't been pushing out any videos lately. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about my guns. It's going to be not shooting, just talking a little bit about my guns and what my plans are for the future with these guns. So first we're going to talk about my AR. It has iron sights on it right now. I ran into a problem recently where I was just hanging out, chilling in my house, and then my neighbor calls me and says that he hears a loud bang outside his house, and he only has a 9mm pistol. And he wanted me to come down and make sure nobody was trying to intrude on his house. So I came down with this, and then I realized something. It was like 12 o'clock at night, or in the morning, however you think that is, but I was out there and realized I don't have a flashlight. How am I gonna defend myself in my house at night? It's my home defense gun. I keep this to defend myself against coyotes and bobcats. I have a lot of them around my place, and intruders if the purpose arises. So I'm going to have to mount a rail on this. It has little holes here. I'm going to have to get a rail, and then I'm going to get a flashlight attachment. And then I just ordered online a red dot sight for this. It's raised up, so I don't need to take off my front sights. But if I do need to, there's just two pins I push out and that'll come right off. It will just slip off the barrel. So I think that's how it works. I haven't really checked it out or tried to do anything with it, but I don't want to take this off, because if the battery dies in the red dot sight, then I'm pretty much screwed, so I won't be able to shoot. So I want to keep this on, just in case the battery dies, I can still see the front sight. And so I'm going to add the sight on it, and then I'm going to make a video of me sighting in my new red dot, and I'll tell you a little bit about the red dot and everything. That will be a video yet to come. So that's the plans I have for my AR. And now I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. So this is my dad's gun, okay? I will show it to you in a little bit. So a little bit about this gun. My dad, my grandfather, he was in the war. He was more of like a doctor's assistant in the war, in World War II. He would like carry stretchers or something like that. And I believe I'm getting the story straight. I've heard vaguely stories, so I'm not 100%. But he was in World War II, and his favorite gun was the Enfield. And I'm not talking about, like, if you've played any Call of Duty games, the Enfield is a sniper rifle. I'm talking about the infantry version, the one that they had on the front lines as infantry. Infantry had single shot bolt action rifles, usually with a clip fed magazine, and they were more long range. And then you had like the short range assault people that would have like machine guns or something like that on the front lines. Well, he taught all his sons. He has about 5 sons. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, all my uncles. There's just a lot of them. So, and he had 1 daughter, and he taught them how to hunt with this rifle, with this Enfield. It's chambered in 303 British, and look at this bad boy. If you stand back, it's real short. It's not very big. I like this like hand grip here. It's like it just fits, your hand fits right around. It's real nice. The sights are really old sights, and then at the tip, if you look, there's the other sight in the front, but it's really old sights. And my favorite thing about this gun, and the reason why it's so fun to shoot, is it kicks, and I like a gun that kicks, and it's loud. I like a gun that's loud. And then I like this little spring back action with the bolt. It springs back. I like that. It's very efficient. I'll show you that again. So you just flip up. You don't even need to pull the bolt back like you normally do on a bolt action rifle. You just flip up and it pops out. The magazine is in the gun safe upstairs, but you could feed it through the magazine, go and put the ammunition through there, or you could feed it through the top, and like you don't even need to take out the magazine to put more ammunition in there. There's a little opening at the top, you could just feed it through there, and it's a real efficient gun. And I hope to own one myself one day. But the interesting little tidbit about this gun is, so after the war, they took apart all these guns and stored them in crates. They disassembled all the guns into pieces and stored them in crates. And then, later on, a couple years went by, like maybe 10 or so years. I'm not absolutely sure. I haven't really done my history on it, but they decided to sell them as army surplus. So they reassembled the guns, and when they did, they didn't match the serial numbers of the gun. So the bolt has a different serial number than the bolt carrier. The stock has a different serial number than the barrel. If you find one that has all the matching numbers, it's worth a lot of money. But if you find one like this that does not have all the matching numbers, you can get it for next to nothing. This gun here, my dad bought for $50. $50. That is a steal for a gun, especially a gun that is this nice and in this much good condition from the war. That's a steal. But it just doesn't have any worth because all the numbers don't match. So, that's very interesting. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up real nice. It hasn't had a good thorough cleaning in a while, so I'm going to clean it up, buy some ammunition for it, and take it out to the range. And I'm definitely going to shoot a video of that. And it's very fun to shoot. I'm going to try to get my friend Ian to come with me and shoot this with me. So yeah. And if you haven't already, go subscribe to my friend Ian, Zigzag Guns. I will go and put a link down in the description down below. Go subscribe to him. He's starting a new channel too, and he is gonna do some gun videos just like me. So go check him out. He knows a lot about guns. He's always going down to the range, and yeah. Get the bolt smack close. There we go. The bolt didn't want to close. But, as always, guys, work hard, play hard, ride hard, or die hard. And support that Second Amendment, guys. Peace out.